Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your host, Rising Oblivion, and welcome back to another video. So, today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be going over a Dragon Ball figurine. I got one here for Christmas, and I thought it looked really cool, and it's from the Broly movie. So, I've had a pretty long period of time where I only recorded Dragon Ball videos, so I have a decent following with that, and I know a couple people wanted me to cover more Dragon Ball content, so I thought this would be a pretty cool thing to do. I know I'm doing like other anime and like other things like Persona and stuff like that, but I said, screw it. Let's try doing another Dragon Ball video. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, I can always do more types of content for this. I really like talking about Dragon Ball, but I didn't want to oversaturate things too much and have too many different things on the channel. That's why I only talk about certain things, but it seems like there was a large amount of people who wanted me to do more Dragon Ball content again. I thought this was really cool, so I might give it a shot at trying to also do some Dragon Ball content here and there while I'm still doing my other, like, you know, anime games, Persona, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. But yeah, so this is the Dragon Ball styling Broly from the movie. So I already have it unboxed. I took the contents out, and it ended up having all the stuff in packages. So here are actually all of the different pieces we have here. So we have to actually like connect him all together. So like normal, you know, they have the same armor, which this is a pretty dope looking set of armor to the regular, you know, Broly. And if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. This is one of the best movies that I think they've done from Dragon Ball in the most recent years, especially going over not only just Broly's sort of heritage and where Broly comes from, but also going over Goku's as well, talking about his parents, how they sort of, you know, send Goku off, and it's a pretty interesting movie to see the whole dynamic there and where Broly ends up as well and how he ends up being who he is. Like, this fur is actually from the ear of like an animal that he befriends, but his dad made him kill or something like that. It's kind of cool, kind of interesting to see Broly's whole dynamic and how Broly becomes to be. So it's sort of like a jigsaw puzzle. We have to actually fit the this weird looking piece into his actual chest. So once you get that, you just slide the pieces in. Make sure the fur is over there, over like in between both pieces first. And you have to actually give it some pull there to actually get it fully on. It's not like you can just slide it in there. You have to actually push pretty dang hard. And same thing with the head. Like I said, it's like another like sort of like puzzle piece type of thing. And this head looks pretty good too, if it'll focus in there. It is the Broly from the movie, so he does look a little bit different. This looks a lot like Super Saiyan Goku hair, but changed up a little bit. But, you know, it's Broly. And then the head's kind of the same deal. You have to press it pretty freaking hard. But it's thick plastic, so I don't see this breaking anytime soon. But you have to press it in pretty hard. Press it in like you freaking mean it. And it all should just slide together and sort of, you hear the tension actually of it going in there. And then we have a clear stand. So some of the Persona figurines that I've talked about don't have clear stands. It's like a black wiring that stabs like into the back of the character, which I kind of don't like that. I like it being clear, so when you see it from afar, it's not like it's, you know, the illusion of it actually floating there, but it looks a little bit better than I think of having like a black, like sort of wire connect through their back. I think that's kind of weird. It's like they're getting stabbed in the back from somebody. It's like, oh my god, what the heck? So it looks kind of weird. And all you do is you press them into two holes in his legs, so it actually sort of does that. It looks like he's looking down, but that's because he's perched on the table. It's lower than the camera. So when you're actually holding it and seeing it there, he's actually more like this, flying towards you, which is what's on the box. But, man, I gotta say, this is a pretty freaking good Dragon Ball Broly sort of statue. A good one to look at, too. I normally am a person who doesn't do statues, but over the years, I've started to like them more, and going over most of the Persona statues that I've talked about, they're pretty dope. And this one, obviously, pretty dope one as well, with the stage and the stand here. I like having stands, clear stands. My personal preference, I know it's kind of hard sometimes to make a stand for a figurine. I'm sure it's not something that's super easy to do, but to get sort of Broly's whole articulation here, his anger, him flying, this looks really nice and definitely looks just like what Broly's supposed to look like, especially in the movie, which, like I said, can't recommend it enough. I know some people are a little upset about how the Bardock part is done. They like the original Bardock movie a little bit more, but personally, man, I think they did a good job at it. But yeah, let's actually set on top of the box, see if that's pretty good. And it holds together well. I guess I can move the camera and show that, but it sticks together pretty damn well, considering that it's on a clear plastic sort of stage there. The lighting might not be perfect, but it ain't bad, man. Highly recommend this to somebody who likes these sort of statues. And there's sort of a comparison to my hand. So it's about a hand length. I think it's 5-6 inches, I think. That's how long this statue is. Colors look great. Overall, I gotta say, this is a pretty good stature. Yeah. I think that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more content. As always, I will see you in the next video. If you like these types of videos, want me to do more in the future, I definitely could. I know it's kind of a newer thing for the channel, but I could definitely do more of this in the future. So as always, thank you for watching.